What's good, y'all? My name is DJ DMG with Panda Culture, right here for Summerfest 2025. Beautiful day out here. We got still people out here having fun, eating some good food, drinking some good drinks. And I went, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Who are you right next to me?
My name is Colgan Johnson of 1981andco.
Nice. And tell me more about 1981andco.
1981andco is a photography, videography, media company specialized in events, family portraits. I'm trying to get into the commercial space.
Nice. So we'll kind of relate to you a little bit. Panda Culture is like you're getting into more like, media production and photography, videography as well. Like that. Well, how long have you been doing it for, bro?
It's been almost 10 years now, dedicated. It was about 2015. I was doing a substitute teacher job, like gym, phys ed. I just got qualified to be a phys ed teacher, but something at the school just wasn't right. Got like a whole body rash and man, had to like basically quit. Got put on a paid leave, something went down. But I thought about it and I was doing music, but music was getting really expensive. If I would have known about cameras, I might not have done cameras, but something said, man, try that camera again. So I went and got an A6000, started shooting, and things kind of just fell into place,
Wow. Okay, so like, I'm sorry about about the job and everything, but I'm glad some things worked out in your favor. So what was what's been like your what type of industries do you like the most when you do your your videography, photography? What industry do you like to work with the most?
I honestly love days like today, man. You get a really dope event, people around, and you get to find the vibe, And then as media producers, content creators, we get to kind of set the tone or see what the narration was for the day. So I very much enjoy that.
Nice. And I guess, has there been any difficulty in managing? I noticed that you've been doing it for 10 years. Has there been any stuff that's kind of been hard? Running your own,
yeah. You get some people who be playing around, man. They think they got everything going, but they don't. It's about getting traction too, though. So I'm not gonna slam anybody, but most times when you start doing this business, the money comes a month afterwards. So it really behooves you to get a job, something part-time or full-time if you have to. I just quit my full-time job to do this. So, but yeah, that month, you got to figure that part out. So getting traction to cover your bills and just be somebody. I mean, y'all got equipment. Buying this equipment was no easy feat. So I sacrificed many days going out, some meals, some other things to buy my cameras up front so I wouldn't have to rent them on the outside. So it's been sort of that, prepping for the future, buying things, keeping them, getting jobs here and there, then having lulls, but then not getting paid, dealing with people who say they're going to pay you, then they don't, learning about contracts, learning about just whack-ass people who say they about something, but they not. I done been through it all. So we could talk about it. I could basically look at you now and go, nah, you fake. Or this is going to take 2 weeks. It's going to cost 3 G's. You start learning things, And those are all random numbers I threw out, but you can start telling people about their business or not,
No, yeah, I mean, especially you've been doing it for a long time, you can tell what's real, what's not, who's in it for the passion, and who's really just doing it for, for other bad reasons and stuff. Yeah. So I bet you've been around a lot of people like that. Yeah. Tell me more about I guess your love for how'd you get involved with Summerfest? Tell me how'd you set up right here?
I call that the universe, man, because I got a love for art and music. I went to a high school called Roxbury Latin in the Boston area. It's in West Roxbury. So I knew Steph since high school. I was 2 years ahead of him. Life happens. He ended up throwing Summerfest. He heard that I was doing photography, needed a photographer, so it kind of worked out in that regard.
Yeah.
But we're high school buds. And then he's put me on to a couple other people, so I'm grateful for Steph, And then just talking about how life does twists and turns. I saw RC at an event last week who does the production, so it's just beautiful knowing the further you commit and keep going, you're gonna keep seeing the same people, but it only reinforces you're supposed to do something, But I have so much love and respect for Steph, but I'm grateful for him too, because he put me on when I needed that,
Oh, that's nice, man. So So the relationship's been strong ever since high school.
Oh yeah,
that's really good. That's a whole with Somerville itself has a bit, has that community, small place, but I'm glad it's a very good cool community. Today, right now, we see that today it's it's happening right in front of us.
Let's talk about growth real quick. And thank you, because I didn't see you last time, but the fact that you're here is dope for you. So congratulations.
You know, so I sad I didn't even hear about this. That's on me. You know,
Bruh,
like, you know, I stay on my little like area and like cool. in Boston. You know, I'm a DJ, so I'm so wrapped into that. But like, I'm glad I can do stuff like this where I can just interact with people like you and, you know, like-minded individuals, because at the end of the day, like, you know, we gotta get out of our bubbles. We gotta pop those bubbles and, you know, step into others. You know,
yeah, it's hard sometimes too. Them shades are fire, by the way.
Oh, appreciate it. My dad gave it to me. Well, I guess few questions one or two questions I want to ask. I guess like one, is there a project that comes to mind that's been very memorable that you've done that like kind of like shows like why I'm a part of 1981, why I do 1981andco, and yeah, stuff like that. Can you tell me more, like any project or like any memorable moment?
Yeah, man. This past year, February, March, April, me and a buddy of mine, Joel Edwards, we have this company called Moonlighters Club. So we went to DC. He's from DC, where we highlighted 3 entrepreneurs every month in a place called Stable Arts. So that was dope because we went down there. Aside from talking from the 9 entrepreneurs, it helped me know that I could budget a trip, you know, get a hotel, take my cameras with me, but also get a lot of great content. So I'm sitting on like probably 30 hours of just like some really beautiful stuff that I'm going over now. We're gonna try to repurpose that into another company to really help entrepreneurs, you know, talk about the struggles that whatever niche you're in, we go through so we can help each other. But that's really what came to mind.
Man, that's pretty cool actually. DC. Hey,
DC.
Not too far, but like that's a good travel trip right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. And I guess any like words of advice that you have to anybody, last question, like any words of advice you have to anybody that want to step into like doing media, photography, or just running their own like business?
Yeah, get your money right, because if you really want to do something, it does take money. If somebody says otherwise, they're lying to you. You may get some help if you're about it, but somebody wants to see somebody helping themselves first.
Yes.
Aside from that, you're gonna have like your days where you have pitfalls, right? I still doubt myself some days. I think it's a part of just being a perfectionist and wanting to do better. But with that, you got to seek opportunities like this, and you got to just want to grow. So stay on your craft, really practice. It might seem monotonous sometimes, but the same way dudes are in the gym shooting shots, I'm outside with my shots and my camera, you know? So like, you got to do it.
I like that, man. Appreciate it so much for being on the interview with us right now at Summerfest 2025, man. I can't wait to see more of your work and actually work with you someday.
Thank you. That'll be something.
Let's get it.